And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk program. Got a great one lined up. We got Space Coin. Yes. Now, you're not going to be rich today or tomorrow off Space Coin. Just thought I'd let you know. Not next month. Probably not even 3 months. Not 6 months. What I want you to do is we're going to go over what is Space Coin. And they're already utilizing satellites and stuff like that. This one's got Jed McCaleb. NASA, Jed McCaleb's space administration business, kind of interacting with the Space Coin. Yes, this is, you're getting in early there, buddy. I think it's got 2 zeros to it. Let's take a quick look. Now, this one just got released less than a month ago, so people are dumping it. What they thought is they're going to buy Space Coin and, oh, it's going to be this. And then they got all scared and they just dumped right away. That's what happened. This sucker came out and people dumped it, whatever. So right now, it's starting to make a little recovery. I think some people figured out overnight what coin I was talking about. But this, again, this is a dumper. People got these airdrops of this coin. And they don't believe in it. They just, maybe they got 10 million of them, so they want to dump. So just, that's what this one is. Let's watch the program, learn about Space Coin. I want you to see all the connections that it has. This is one of those early mover advantage coins. You're early. It just got released like 2-3 weeks ago. So this is a coin that you're not going to get rich off of like today. You're probably not going to make any money on today. Like if you're going to buy this one, it's because you believe in this project and you believe in the real world connections I'm going to show you right here. This is the coin. It's got a couple zeros in front. So it's not a bad little deal. It's tied in with Africa, a government of Africa in the e-Naira. So it already has a use case. Let's get into this crypto. My name's Crypto Hawk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. Don't listen to a word I say. For every day, the past 5.5 years, I've smoked so much heroin, cocaine. Every day I'm high like 24/7, just boo, no sleep at all. If you join the $500 for 3-month program, trust and believe you'll get the worst fucking financial advice you could ever imagine. Heroin, cocaine, LSD, I shoot it, inject it, snort it. Just don't even listen to a word I say. I don't even know what I'm saying. Everything here is photoshopped. I'm reading off a teleprompter. I'm actually a clone of Crypto Hulk. He's still up in bed sleeping. I'm just his clone that he grew over the past 5 years in his basement with his creepy little Chucky and Zoltar, the fortune teller. That's where the true action comes from on the channel, is Zoltar and the fortune telling. Okay. Let us look at this coin. We look at the Coin Gecko to begin with. It's got a market cap of 16 million bucks. In a 24-hour period, this coin has $80 million changing hands. Okay. Remember, the coin just came out. Speculation City. Let's look at what is this coin. Let's focus on this. If anybody wanted to buy Space Coin, there's all kinds of bots in here trying to buy and sell and shit. Okay. So this isn't one where you're going to make money on. So let's look at the fundamentals. Why would you want to get in on Space Coin early? And then you got to just let it do its thing. Okay. If you're interested, you can buy now with 2 zeros. You can always sell later. It's not going below 2 zeros. You can always buy now. I mean, it's okay. It's got some, it could get down to 0.006. That's about as low. Yeah, the coin just took, I don't want to talk about price. That's the dumbest fucking shit. Just if you like the tech, buy it. If not, don't buy it. Don't buy this because of the price or whatever. I like to focus on real world aspects of this. Space Coin. Let's take a little look here. We got lots of great news to go over today. Especially with Ripple. Oh man, and the whole crypto space as a whole. Oh man, let me try to find my Space Coin article here. Okay, here's where all this Space Coin came from. I want to give you the background and the history. I'm not here just to talk about a coin. I'm here to talk about where does Space Coin fit in the future of crypto, and it's got a space. But we start here with blockchain.com. This is where it all started back 2011. Gosh, that's almost like 20 years ago. Blockchain.com secures the Financial Conduct Authority registration to operate crypto asset business in United Kingdom. Here's where all this started with this Space Chain. From what I found out, they're partnered with Space Chain. They're like an exchange. Blockchain.com has secured registration from the United Kingdom Financial Conduct Authority, allowing it to deliver brokerage, custodial, and here we go, institutional grade crypto services. Everybody, institutional grade crypto services. That means the giants are here and they're starting to open up. If crypto is going down, why would all these businesses be coming all of a sudden now? I haven't seen this much action. Why would all these businesses come in to have institutional custody if nothing's going on with crypto? They're getting set up while all the dummies are out there saying, oh, crypto's down, something's wrong. Oh, no, something's wrong. There ain't nothing wrong at all except what's between your two ears. And there's nothing in there. It's a vacuum. Founded in the United Kingdom in 2011. That's a very, very long time. Like 15, a lot of years ago. The company previously secured. So what happened is they tried a couple years back to do this and it didn't work. They could not become a crypto exchange for institutions. Now they are. Oh my God. See, they're opening up a crypto exchange for institutions to buy all the crypto. This is massive right here. Blockchain.com, which was founded in the United Kingdom more than 10 years ago, has secured. It's all good. It's a green light. Are you seeing a pattern right here? I told you around about February 5th or whenever I started doing that 3-month, $500 membership, I said, it's coming. Something, and now I know what it is. The institutions are all getting in. And guess what that means? When institutions, I'm talking to people that don't know a fucking thing about crypto. When the institutions come in, it's not mean you put in your $100 here, but no, it's them putting in 100,000. IBM coming in to buy 100 million of Zebek or whatever it is. Okay, that's what the institutional means. They're selling to institutions, not broke people like you and me. You have an opportunity to get in on things on this channel or don't. It's your choice. I provide the research and the information. You provide what you want to do with that information. In a statement on Tuesday, blockchain.com said the Financial Conduct Authority registration enables it to deliver brokerage, custodial, and institutional grade crypto services. Oh my God. That means millions and billions pouring in. But Crypto Hulk, I'm not rich right now. I've been waiting for 5 years. Keep crying. Keep getting emotional. Keep getting emotional. Get discouraged. Just sell off your crypto. You don't have to have crypto. Just sell it off, man. Just give up. Be a pussified male. That's your choice. You already are one anyway. We are committed to working hand in hand with the government. Now, that was very interesting in the article. So I did a little deep dive. Now we're moving into the deep dive cycle here. Introduction to blockchain.com. Blockchain.com was founded in 2011. United Kingdom is a leading cryptocurrency platform providing wallet services and exchange. It provides blockchain explorer and institutional grade solutions. They are getting set up for institutions to buy billions and trillions of dollars. You haven't even seen crypto take off. Some of you people out there are just so fucking low IQ. You've got to watch Crypto Hulk Show to know. Then you wouldn't ask those stupid fucking questions you do. If you watch Crypto Hulk Show, you would know a way ton more than the people that got access to Crypto Hulk on the Celly. They love it. They love it. They're like zero stressed out. They know exactly what's happening. They know when crypto goes up just a little, they know what they're going to dump. Okay. This is lovely. I'm having a great time with these brand new people. Every day, I make my phone calls to about, 4 or 5 people. It operates in over 70 jurisdictions and has facilitated over 1 trillion. What? 1 trillion in crypto transactions, serving more than 94 million wallets, everybody. And they haven't even gotten started barely. They haven't even gotten the green light. You are so early. I've been here for 6 years. Why aren't we rich, Crypto Hulk? I need a price prediction. Can you just give me a price prediction? I'll throw in $100 super chat if somebody can suck somebody's dick around here. I'm just like, would you stop with all this price prediction dumb shit? That's so fun. That's for stupid fucking channels. Go watch those stupid fucking channels that do that dumb shit. The company, blockchain.com, focuses on bridging. Here we go. This is what it's all about. Bridging traditional finance with crypto. This is where it's going, everybody. You are so early on this. People are like, why can't we sell it off? It hasn't even started. See, the reason you're frustrated is because you don't know what the fuck is going on because you're watching dumb shit crypto influencers that don't give you the right information. This space has not even taken off. The banks, they're all signing up now to get their stores set up. You're talking about trying to make profits and sell off crypto. This crypto space hasn't even begun. We haven't even they're setting up stores like they're not even open yet. What the fuck's the matter with you? The reason you're all bent out of shape is because you need to get unfucked, okay? That's your problem. You have no fucking clue what's going on in the crypto space. You watch dumb shit people. You only watch this show for 10 minutes because that's all the time you got. You're fucking stupid. That's the reason you're not rich, or that's the reason you're not going to come up rich in crypto because you're fucking stupid. You say the dumbest fucking shit because you don't spend the time that's necessary on a good channel to learn what the fuck is going on. You're too busy chasing headlines, chasing coins, and you will never catch. And in the end, you get caught with your pants down. That's what happens with you getting a little butt fucked by your little boyfriends and stuff, okay? You got to knock that behavior off. Quit being stupid. The provided URL highlights a key development in blockchain.com. Blockchain.com secured registration from the United Kingdom to run a crypto asset business for institutions. Let's continue here. The approval comes nearly 4 years after withdrawal. So they initially applied back in 2022, and they got all kinds of jammed up because we had the communist Democrats running shit. And I know I'm talking about United Kingdom. They proliferated. When Trump comes in office, then it gets shut down. All the dumb shit gets shut down globally. And then if a Democrat comes back in the United States for the next presidency, then all the dumb shit Democratic policies come back again. Now looking for it. We had 4 years of Joe Biden and Gary Gensler. That was enough. I think we learned our lesson. about who we want in the office, all right? Now, if you just want to be poor and broke, then yeah, fine. Have, what's her name, Kamala Harris or something, or Gavin, have Gavin Newsom be president. We're so fucked. California's already like how many billions in debt? This guy had $100 million extra money a couple years ago. Now he's in the negative 20 billion. I'm like, what? How do you lose $120 billion or whatever it is? It's nuts. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to get my crypto, maybe get the fuck out of this country and let it all go to hell in a handbasket. Because I be done. Now, who are the partners in this? Blockchain.com. Peter Smith is the CEO. His assistant is Nicholas Carey, who European Digital Leader of the Year, 2015. That's a long time ago. These guys have been at it a long time. I think about the name, blockchain.com. That's like one of probably the first .coms ever in crypto. They got a former Uber executive here. He worked at Strava and Firefly. He's got a former Obama, oh God, spoke too soon. Former Obama Deputy Chief of Staff, Vectra AI. Former Barclays CEO. He's got Tom Horton from Walmart, everybody. Yes, Bentonville, Arkansas. Good old Tom Horton. Walmart's all up in this. General Elect, now we're starting to get into it. This is blockchain.com still. Lightspeed Adventures, early Ripple partner. Shenpeng Zhao is involved in this project called blockchain.com. We got Stripe involved in this. Oh, shit. Checkout.com. They got Ondo. Ondo's involved. Oh, my God. If you don't got Ondo, you better get it. Because Ondo and BlackRock, they work with Axelar and Ripple. Just saying. Not a big deal, though, for you. Not a big deal. If you're not rich tomorrow, then it's not a big deal for you. Okay. Now the space comes in. So who are they connected with? Who is blockchain.com connected with? The United States tax updates, Form 1099, IRS Form 1099-DA. Reporting starts 2026. Spacecoin partnership right here. Space token launch early 2026. It was already on January. Ondo expansion. They're going to tokenize U.S. stocks in Europe February 2026. See, we're still working on all this crypto framework. That's why you're not rich tomorrow. Okay, simple answer. They're not ready yet. I know you are, and your favorite YouTuber already gave you a price prediction. $1,000 for XRP March 1st. I know. That is ridiculous. Anybody that believes that dumb shit is so fucking stupid themselves. It's embarrassing. Social engagement. Now we'll go to government. That's MICA approved. So this Spacecoin and blockchain.com, they're already approved by governments with an S. So this is all legit crypto. Lightspeed Ventures. Coinbase is all up in this bitch. You got Coinbase Ventures up in this. That's with a D. This bitch. You got Backed involved with this. Oh, man. What is Backed? Well, let's think. I think the New York Stock Exchange, there's a crypto company that's tied in with the New York Stock Exchange. That's Backed. BAKKT. I think they're ICE, Intercontinental Exchange, kind of a derivative company of them. But they're involved in this. This is where the United States starts coming in. I'm going in. You got checkout.com, Stripe's involved, Ondo Finance, SoFi is involved. SoFi, the payment company, that's the United States and stuff. Okay, blockchain.com is retail buy sell. I want you to see what's going on with blockchain.com. They got Stripe involved, MetaMask is involved, and that's the company Consensus, and Consensus is with the Linea token. Oh shit. And that's with Swift. And here we got Spacecoin, open crypto, Ondo Finance backed, unstoppable domains. Now, the NASDAQ, there's a NASDAQ company, a United States company involved in this blockchain.com overseas. See, it's all starting to connect. This European, United States, do you see the connections? Do you see them? I hope. No, you don't? Okay. That's why you're going to be broke. SoFi, crypto.com's involved in this. KuCoin's involved. Santander. Oh, look right here. Ripple's involved. Oh, shit. Crypto Hulk. Guess who's involved? JP Morgan with Onyx. Yes. Coinbase is involved. PayPal's involved. Circle's involved. Well, Crypto Hulk, that's not a big deal. If I'm not rich tomorrow, it's just not a big deal. I need to know what I can buy today and sell tomorrow. Or buy today and sell the next day. All of this doesn't matter. If I don't make my $150 tonight, I just don't care. Okay. Now we get into Spacecoin because it's related. I talked about this blockchain.com to show you how globally now all these exchanges are hooking up with banks and governments to get regulation. I don't care that I'm not rich tomorrow. That shit has no fucking importance to me. Not next week, not next month. Whenever this happens is when it happens. Spacecoin is a decentralized, this is a DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure network, DPIN project. It does geospatial kind of sciencey stuff, okay? Sciencey. The project developing a global, here we go. Oh, man, because you already know it's global. We've already talked about the connection with JP Morgan, Crypto.com, and all these companies. So we know blockchain.com is a global kind of an entity. Now, it's involved with Spacecoin, satellites. This is where the connection with Spacecoin starts to come into blockchain.com. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. I thought you were just talking about some random shit. Like you didn't know what you're talking about because you were so high on drugs with Chucky and Zoltar. Shut up. Let's read right here. We've got global satellite-based. Oh, God, this is starting to get good. I think I'm getting a chubby Chucky. It's a satellite-based internet service using blockchain. Man. Enabled low Earth orbit. Now that's key. Low Earth orbit. Because that's what Jeb McCaleb, the guy that started Ripple and Stellar and Vast Space Company, he's working on low Earth level orbit satellites just like this. Total coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Total coincidence. Now, is Jed McCaleb an advisor to this program? Inadvertently, but yeah. So, Jed's an advisor to this program. Inadvertently, yeah. He's working on low-level Earth satellites. So are they. You call it, okay? I'll just leave it at that. The same genius that started Ripple and Stellar indirectly tied into this program here. Just happens to be dealing with satellites, the same low-level Earth. Both of them are working with SpaceX. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all, Crypto Hulk. I'm not rich tomorrow, Crypto Hulk. Crypto, I can't wait anymore. I need to be rich now. Can you show me something now where I can invest today and tomorrow I can have $100 billion? Because I know you can do that with crypto. I've watched the people on TikTok, Crypto Hulk. It's possible. It can be done. You need to go watch another channel. Not being rude, but this is going to be helpful to you. You're fucking stupid. All right. All right. Back to business now. Quit distracting me. What we got here are low Earth orbit nano satellites. Its aim, Space Chain's aim, is to provide, here we go, permissionless, privacy-focused connectivity to underserved regions. Africa. Remember, I said when you hook up Africa, we're ready to go. This will be about Africa right here. Initially, this space coin. See, when Jed McCaleb's involved in something, did I say he's involved? When he's indirectly, Crypto Hulk, I looked it up. He's indirectly involved. Shut up, smart guy. Quit trying to be an Einstein, all right? Quit trying to show off, college boy. But Crypto Hulk, I'm only in 8th grade. You know what? Get off. You're not even supposed to be on the channel. Jed McCaleb, from what I understand, which is absolutely nothing, Jed McCaleb started Ripple with the intention of getting the underserved people of the world and level playing field and all that kind of thing. The government fucked him over. Then he started Stellar, and that's the intention. We see a lot of Stellar with underserved populations and stuff. And what that keyword underserved populations means is they want to make everybody slaves. Let's continue. The native token Space, it's SPACE, is an ERC20 compatible token deployed on the Credit Coin network. Now, Credit Coin's another crypto. It's at 20 cents. I didn't talk about it because I didn't. Well, I didn't write it down. I looked up Credit Coin. So all this, let me read off a brief description here. Space Coin is a utility token, okay? It's deployed on the Credit Coin blockchain. Its Credit Coin is 19 cents. The original company is called Gluwa, Gluwa. We went over this a long time ago, maybe about a year. We talked about Gluwa, Gluwa. The guy that started it, his name is Tae Lim O. Tae. His middle name is Lim, Lim. His last name is O, like OH. He's the founder. Now, with Space Coin, there's 2.1 billion fixed supply. I'm sorry, 21 billion fixed supply total. Of that, 2.5 billion are in circulation. That means 10% of these cryptos are in circulation right now. It was launched January of 2026, not even a month ago. What this is, listen to this. It's the world's first, you know how we like getting in early? Crypto Hulk, thank you for getting us in early on all kinds of fun shit. This is the first satellite-powered D-pin with nano satellites. Its power is built by Gluwa, Gluwa. Now, who helped make Space Coin? Early SpaceX engineers. Oh, nice. This isn't what like some kind of Chinese dude just decided to make some funky Space Coin shit. Sounds cool. If you like Star Trek, Nanu, or Power of the People, or is that Jimi Hendrix? I don't know what I'm saying. No, this isn't no hippie coin. Space Coin's a real fucking project. You got ex-SpaceX people here working on this stuff. Just letting you know, not a big deal. You got Jed McCaleb indirectly working on this project, giving advice as an advisor. Oh, man. To ex-SpaceX employees. Sounds kind of good to me. Now, Jed McCaleb has his own space company that he put like $1 billion of his own money or more. And this gets deeper because we've got, let me tell you the connections to Jed McCaleb and his space project. You've got the central, well, hang on. And I can't say intelligence. And I can't say agency, all mixed up in that as partners. I'm going to show you evidence of that too later. I'll give you the name. I'll give you the name of the company and you can look it up and be like, dang, CryptoHawk, it's right. Of course it's going to be right. Why the hell am I going to be talking about not right stuff in my program? It's called Q. Okay, it's called Q hyphen and then the word tel, T-E-L. Go look up Q. I can't say hyphen and I can't say the word tel, T-E-L. You look that up and you connect it with VAST, V-A-S-T space, and you'd be like, damn, CryptoHawk, Jed McCaleb really is hooked up with that 3-letter agency. And I'll be like, duh. And if Jed McCaleb's hooked up with that 3-letter agency, because they invested in that vast space project, that 3 agency, and that is the U.S. government, which is advising SpaceCoin. Oh, that's maybe why you might want to buy some of that shit and not pump it and dump it like the other dumb assholes that are out there. Wow, CryptoHawk, this is very interesting. Now, the central, and I can't say intelligence, they've also invested. Now, if you want to look up these companies and see if you can invest in them, it's called Churchill Capital Corporation. Churchill Capital Corporation X, I think might be the name of that one. It may be a company you can invest in, maybe you can't. The next one is called Inflection, INFLEQTION. They're also invested, that 3-letter agency is invested into that company. Might want to look that up in the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange or something. Next one's called SkyDio, one word, SKYDIO. That's another 3-letter agency they're invested in. Rocket Lab, ROCKET, Rocket, and then Lab. And the last one's Chainalysis. Everybody knows about Chainalysis. That's all 3-letter agency. All right. What happens with SpaceCoin is they're using these satellites. Listen to this. Bypassing traditional telecom monopolies and government controls. Oh, that's interesting. That's what Jed McCaleb's doing. Bypassing traditional telecom monopolies and government controls. SpaceCoin, again, is the world's first satellite-powered DPIN. Let's go down here and look at the founders. SpaceCoin was founded in 2024 as an extension. So you have Gluwa, Gluwa. That's the company that started all. And that guy's name, Tai Ho Sin, or whatever his name was, that's the guy that made Gluwa, who then made Credit Coin, who then made SpaceCoin. Okay, they all work. SpaceCoin runs on Credit Coin. SpaceCoin is the utility coin of Credit Coin. That's why it's 20 cents right now. Now, Gluwa was started in 2014. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's kind of a little ways ago. It was building blockchain financial tools for unbanked. Here we go. Here's the government connection in all of this. When you see a government involved, it's a very, very good sign. Plus the other partners we've seen. What do we got here? It's for the unbanked population, like in Nigeria. Over a decade in crypto, the advisors were early SpaceX people. SUI network. The SUI network is a partner of Space Chain, the Walrus Protocol. I haven't had time to look up the Walrus Protocol. Jen McCaleb is indirectly involved. That's why I'm stressing the word indirectly. And potential ties through SpaceX partnerships, maybe not directly. Now, this space coin integrates, listen to this, integrates World Liberty Financial. Oh, shit. And that's a Trump, kind of a Trump family. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. This one's starting to look pretty good. This coin, space coin, is targeting Nigeria and Indonesia. Ripple partner is, remember Ripple Indonesia? Okay. Space token is for utility payments, staking, governance. This coin is really designed for remote areas, getting everybody hooked up. This is how we're going to get these countries that don't have satellites, internet, and all these things. That's how we're going to get all the world hooked up, is through space coin, okay? And isn't that kind of like what Elon Musk is trying to do as well? Yes, it is. January 22nd, World Liberty Financial Partnership with Trump-linked DeFi project for stablecoin integration and satellites. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk. Just letting you know. There is a token buyback program announced also in January. The same day the token came out, they're announcing buybacks. It says here 20 to 40% of daily fees to reduce supply. Future mainnet plans. In February, which is this month, deeper integrations like hosting nodes on satellites. Oh my God, this is starting to sound kind of spacey, isn't it? Sounds like a little fun little project. Anything with a couple zeros in front of it with pretty good connections like this, this is a nice little coin. I mean, shit, with 2 zeros in front, I mean, you can't go wrong with that one. And it's almost already at the bottom anyway, so the only place you can go is up. This coin, Space Coin, is targeting 2.6 billion unconnected people. So the use case for Space Coin is their goal is to hook up almost 3 billion people on the planet that live in poor areas. That's what this coin's job is to do. So if you wanted to support something like that, where they're trying to, okay, think of poor nations or continents. Africa, right off the top, bam. Think of hard to reach areas around the world. That's what this coin, they're trying to hook people up that live in poor countries. So pretty much what? Most of the world, 1/3 of the world, half the world's poor. Okay, it integrates. They're going to have staking for security, earn rewards for participation, vote on protocol upgrades, integrate stable coins for finance in remote areas, blockchain transactions in space. Who are the competitors to this? Starlink, Helium. Let's exhaustive list. Now, there's a lot of partners involved. We've named some already. We got Penguin Base, OKX, Uniswap, Wormhole, Ripple, major Ripple partner, Wormhole, cheap crypto. They got it at Caleb Brown. Wormhole, just saying, Wormhole. Wormhole got in January of 2026. They are a cross-chain transfer. For example, like from Credit Coin to Ethereum to BSC, that's what Wormhole helps facilitate that move. Introduction to Glua. Let's look at Glua. What is that company, Crypto Hulk? Has a very weird name. GLUWA is a decentralized, so it's a DeFi platform. Yeah. We're entering the world of DeFi. That's the end game. That's why you're not rich right now. Plus, the coin only came out, Space Coin only came out like 3 weeks ago. Not a big deal, though, to you. It's a DeFi platform. It was founded, listen to this, in 2012. Now, what city was it founded in, Crypto Hulk? Just San Francisco. It was founded in 2012 in San Francisco. Okay? Crypto Hulk. What year was Ripple founded? 2012, San Francisco. Just a coincidence. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. All right. It focuses on connecting global capital to emerging market investment opportunities through blockchain. You're taking global money and getting it into poor areas. Isn't one of Ripple San Francisco 2012's goals to bank the unbanked? Yeah. What's the goal of Glua? Do the same thing. And they both came out of San Francisco in 2012. Yep, but they're not related. Okay. Glua targets financial inclusion for unbanked populations like Nigeria. Credit Coin, developed by Glua, was launched in 2019. It's a core layer 1 Ethereum virtual machine. Oh, does that mean it's like Cosmo SDK made by Ripple and Persist? Well, I mean, added to by Ripple and Persist? It very well could be. I haven't looked that one up yet. If they're using Cosmo SDK, it's Ripple. Somebody look it up. Ask Rock, is Space Coin, Glua, Credit Coin utilizing Cosmo SDK? If the answer is yes, I'm letting you know this is like some kind of secret undercover Ripple project right here. There can only be so many coincidences. And if they are using Cosmo SDK, this whole fucking Glua coin and Jed McCaleb and all this shit's fucking Ripple and Space Coin. I'm just letting you know. You don't have to believe it. It's fine. I don't really give a shit what you believe. It's what the evidence I find. See, I believe the evidence that I find, not what you fucking believe. The native token. Now, Credit Coin's native token is CTC. It's a utility token for mining, staking, governance, and earning yields. Up to 15% yields on USDC. See, this is why the banks are fighting crypto so much. Because rather than me putting my money in the bank and making zero, I can put it into here and make 15% a year. That's why the banks are terrified, because they know they're ripping us off. That's why. That's also one of the reasons why crypto is taking so long to go, is because these banks know we're going to become banks. And when we got net worths of all this kind of money, $100 million, some of you guys are going to be worth $100 million. You can go out and loan $50 million and earn 10% a year on that. You're making $5 million a year. I mean, you'll never have to touch your crypto ever. I could live off, I think, $5 million a year, maybe. Do you think crypto? Well, okay, maybe make it 10. Central Bank of Nigeria is mixed up with this. They have something called the e-Naira, and they're mixed up with this D-Pin Glua space coin credit coin. They have this Glua has a partnership with Google Cloud and an ongoing Central Bank of Nigeria collaboration with the e-Naira. I told you. So this crypto is tied in with the government and Google and all these other things. We haven't really gotten into all the comments. How much time do I got? Am I burning the candle out? Okay, I got 15 minutes. All right, let me keep going. Got to quit distracting me. Okay, the guy, Tay Lim O is his name. Carnegie Mellon University graduate in computational biology, 2012. He founded Glua right about then. He gets a biology degree from a very, very prestigious university. But then he switches over into blockchain. Very interesting. This guy must be fucking smart. He worked on mobile payments and fintech startups, Space Coin, Korean entrepreneur. Yeah, I'd say he is. And he's got some other people working for him. Let me just... Oh, he also had, not a big deal, Brian Armstrong from Coinbase help him get his company going here. But that's not a big deal for you if you're not rich tomorrow. This is starting to look pretty good, this one right here. They provide microloans and shit. And again, 15% annual percentage yields. And they're working with like this credit union kind of company. I got to go through this fast because I only got 15 minutes. It's listed on Kraken. I don't know if Caleb Brown has this one. I'm not sure. It probably has Credit Coin. I'm not sure. Google Cloud is mixed in. Country of Nigeria. Yeah, it's partnered up with the Central Bank of Nigeria. And this coin, this Glua company helped the country of Nigeria make their money. So that's very legitimate. One of the early funders of this project was Steve Chen. He's the YouTube co-founder. You have something called Y Combinator. That's very, very, very good to have in the beginning, giving you money. And again, Brian Armstrong from Coinbase gave this project money. People from their team, BNY Mellon. Mellon Investment is involved with this project. That's pretty good. America's oldest bank. Use case. Glua and Credit Coin's core use case is financial inclusion for about 2 billion unbanked people around the world. Polygon. Polygon is providing integration for cross-chain credit and multi-chain apps. Credit coins 19 cents. Credit coin is primarily traded as the bridge or vesting token on exchanges. Spacecoin is a new DPIN token. It's the only satellite token in the world. And again, it was launched less than a month ago. It has this might be Cardano. It has a midnight collaboration for privacy and messaging. I believe, isn't that midnight thing that's Cardano or something like that? Their upgrade or whatever it is. So. World Liberty. Okay. Spacecoin's primary use case is delivering decentralized, satellite-based, high-speed internet as a DPIN by bypassing centralized telecoms, bypassing governments for censorship-resistant connectivity in remote, underserved areas. So let's say you're living in Iran and your government tries to shut down whatever. They ain't shutting this down. And you got Cardano providing privacy. But yeah, this is for it's government for censorship resistant connectivity in remote underserved areas. Payments. You can tokenize / buy satellite bandwidth, escrow for services. The Midnight Foundation, is involved with satellite-based privacy messaging, integrate privacy-preserving tech with DPIN. You have the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technologies as a partner. You have African and Asian government telecoms that aren't mentioned here. They don't want to mention them, I guess. BingX is involved. SpaceX indirectly is involved in this. They're an advisor, and they help with launches and these kinds of things. Now, in the space business, Jeb McCaleb is the founder and chairman of Vast Space, established in 2021. They developed artificial gravity. So you're not floating around in a space station. You can walk around like on Earth. Imagine that. Jed McCaleb helped invent gravity, artificial gravity. This is starting to sound pretty wild. Because, the International Space Station, you see them all floating and shit in there. Those days are over. That's Jed McCaleb fixed that. Now, where is... There was... I'm not seeing right now... SpaceX is an advisor and all these things. I did see Jed McCaleb, his name as an indirect advisor to all this. But of course, now I can't find it. And I'm not going to spend the time to look for it right now. But I was looking up the Jed McCaleb company. And that's where I found out. Let me see if I can find all these connections. But yeah, you had NASA is connected to Jed McCaleb's company, wins a NASA contract. Basically, you have something called the International Space Station, and it's being decommissioned. Jed McCaleb is going to end up replacing it. The same guy that helped make Ripple is going to be making the next space station. Just want to put that out there. Multitasking, not a big deal. Probably like a weekend project he does on Saturdays or something while he's doing everything else, you can imagine. That's official. Okay, now where is Jed getting some of his money? His venture capital. It's called InQtel. It's the letter Q, and actually it might be InQtel. IN hyphen capital Q hyphen and then TEL. That's the CI, and I can't say A's venture capital arm. Invested an undisclosed amount of money into Jed McCaleb's project, October 2025, gaining board observers. So they're like sitting on the board, the central agency. They focus on national security. Vast develops commercial space stations with artificial gravity to enable long-term human presence in space. Whoa. They're working on space tourism, by the way, 30-day missions on what they call Haven 1. You have private rooms. Oh, wonder if you also get, hey, CryptoHolic, knock it off. All right, I was just joking there. No harm, no foul. Conjugal visits. SpaceX involves NASA, InQtel. That's the three-letter agency, InQtel. You have something called Launcher is involved. Stellar and Ripple. There's no formal integration with Stellar and Ripple into this, but I think there is. Ripple's designed to have nodes in outer space. What time are we at? Oh, shit. Okay. That primarily, that's Jed, the founder of Vest, Haven. He had a company called Haven. He invented a 500 kilogram satellite to create artificial gravity space situation. So I don't know how 1 kilogram's 1,000-pound satellite. Okay. Where you could people could go in it and stuff. He had to develop a prototype and very interesting stuff. So that's kind of where SpaceCoin comes in. Jed McCaleb was indirectly involved in this project. They didn't they're not officially, I can't remember. I know he was indirectly involved. I don't know to what capacity, but that's why I find this SpaceCoin interesting. It's something you might want to look into, maybe deep dive it a little more yourself. That sounds a lot like Little Bank in Iowa. Says 46 JDMA. And that's 1 hour. We're done. I'm going to release this to the $5 people and then the other ones. I will see you in the next broadcast. Pretty much going to have a cold plunge and, if possible, pull off a PM show.